Welcome back to the channel. My name is Ben, and today we are yeeing for the lore. So if you've been here before, you know how it works. We spell out the name of the character with the exercises on the ancient Yi scrolls. I don't make you watch me do the whole exercise, but I promise I'm doing it. This is honestly more for me than it is for you. But if you want to catch up, just pause the video. I mean, especially to catch up for the lore. You're not going to want to miss this one. Today's Yi is KORIN PERS. K starts us off with 15 shups. So KORIN PERS is a female Ugnaught. This is the same species as the infamous Queel from The Mandalorian. This species debuted in The Empire Strikes Back and can be seen as those little grunt workers on Cloud City. Remember those? This is definitely my first exposure to a female Ugnaught. Didn't realize that exists, but I'm here for it. Oh, is 50 jumps. KORIN's hair is white. Her eyes are brown and her skin is pink. She also has a cybernetic left eye, similar cybernetics to Sai from our first ever episode, if you will. Watch, go like, and subscribe. Back to 15 shups with R. KORIN PERS was a scholar who held the position of Sava at the University of Barleth. Whoever takes on the position of Sava must be a Jedi expert and is expected to be adept at identifying a wide variety of antiques. We're back to 50 jumps with I. The role of Sava reminds me a lot of our good friend Doc Ondar in his Den of Antiquities over on Batuu in Galaxy's Edge. If you haven't been to Batuu, I highly recommend it. Doc Ondar sells some quality products like holocrons, kyber crystals, and even the weird lamp thing that Yoda steals from Luke in episode 5. Remember that?
Hey! That.
Fine, or I will help you not.
I don't want your help. I want my lamp back. I'm gonna need it to get out of this slimy mud hole.
Mud hole? Slimy? My home this is! Fine!
R2!
And his 25 burpees. I know these are hard, but it could be worse. Imagine having to lecture about Star Wars while doing them. After the Great Jedi Purge, KORIN was no longer allowed to study the Jedi, so she turned to smuggling. She ended up taking on a job with the one and only Lando Calrissian, which is of course how she lost her left eye. He promised he'd try to make it up to her, but she inevitably hated him as a result. P is 30 leg raises. Even though she hated Lando, she agreed to take on a mission with him to steal antiques off of an Imperial pleasure craft for a crime lord named Papa Torin. She had to do it for the rare and priceless antiques, you know, just like how we have to yee for the lore. E is 120 scissor kicks. We're gonna try them at a different angle this week. Last week's was a little weird. If you're a little confused how these go back and watch my last two videos. They both had E in their names as well. Lando and KORIN were additionally joined by none other than the one and only Lobot, who true fans of the series might remember from episode 5 as well. Everyone wants a piece of those artifacts. The ship was filled with treasures, even a Gungan fertility totem. Whatever the hell that is. We're back to 15 shups yet again with R. So ultimately, the pleasure craft actually had Sith artifacts on it, such as the helmet that belonged to Darth Momin. This helmet corrupted KORIN to turn on Lando and try to kill him. But she was then actually murdered by a different member of the team who was also corrupted, named Alexin. Rest in peace, KORIN PERS. And rest in peace me after I do these 30 burpees. KORIN appears solely in the canon Lando comic books. I don't know about you, but I'm just itching for more KORIN PERS lore. But either way, that concludes our Yee. Thank you for joining me, and be sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss the next episode of Yeeing for the lore.